Okay, it's me. Hey, I have no idea how that looked, but anyway, I am on my porch. As I said, rain, 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 rain. But I thought I would do a shorter video and show you some things that I have been doing. I have found this to be therapy for me in a way. It really has helped me a lot getting into doing some crafts. So you feel like you're creating, you're actually accomplishing something, okay? I decided to put Brittany's healing shaker jar here. You saw me, if you watched the previous video, it's what I was using last night. Now, it's right out here, so it's out in the elements, protected from the elements, but easy access. I felt like it was closer. Just for me, it felt better. It felt right to put it out here. Now, I know she loved watching my videos way back when of me on my witchy porch. She's the one that nicknamed it my witchy porch, right? But I wanted to get you some close-ups of the things I've done. Okay. Here's the owls. I did one, painted it gold with the colors, and then silver with the colors. I painted this, which if y'all watched my previous videos from a couple years ago, you saw these two. I had done these. And this is the pot that I showed you. Let me turn it around. It's a triple goddess symbol. Hecate's keys. This is another symbol for her. And of course my owl, which is also associated with her. I got these the skulls at Dollar Tree. Plain white. And painted them. Okay, this is just my homemade Florida water. Can't afford to buy it right now. One day I will. For now, this will do. This is the fairy that I painted. I'm so proud how that turned out. So good. That is just an owl from Walmart, as is that one at the other end of the porch. These are my gardens. This is the wheel of the year. I thought I'd give you a better look of it in the daytime. Okay? It's just wood. What this originally was, probably 10, 15 years ago, longer. My mom and her twin sister and her other sisters had started doing some wood crafts. They had this whole thing going. They would go to some craft shows and sell some stuff. And they did it for about a year or so and then got out of it. Oh, and there's a deer down the driveway. Sorry, I got distracted. Hold on. Let me see if I can zoom in. The baby, guys, look. Look, there they go. Oh, bless their hearts. You're safe from us, darling. Ain't nobody around here going to go after you. Oh, that just makes my day right there. Okay, back to what I was talking about. Sorry, random moment. That was just you. I just had to share that with you. Okay, anyway, this was actually a wheel for a craft that they were doing. I found this in the shed in a box. Didn't see anything but just this one wheel. So, clicked in my brain, wheel of the year. So I have got this painted gold on this side with the gold glitter. I love glitter. Call me a glitter witch. I love glitter. And I've got silver around the middle of it for the moon. And you see I've got the general dates all around. So what I'm doing, this is like having a calendar for your altar. And I just have it right here. You see, Imbolc is what we're coming up. Not Imbolc, good grief. Turn it around. Here we go, Maven. Where did I get Imbolc from? Maven's coming up September 19th, 20th, 2nd. That thereabouts. That's the general time frame. Okay, so that tells me where we're at on the wheel of the year, and I'll just turn it each month. as we're going through and getting closer to the next one. It's really neat. I like it. It works good. Okay, as I was saying about crystals, this is a black rock that I found when we were out ghost hunting one night. It was in Nashville somewhere. And something about this rock just called to me. I had it. I brought it home with me. I washed it real good and let it sit for a bit on my altar. And then I just, one day, without thinking about it at all, I picked it up and started painting it. And I painted it gold. And then I put, it's actually glitter nail polish on this for the color effects. And then I have silver glitter and the gold glitter along with that and clear. I mean, there's just several coats on here. It's smooth and it just feels powerful. And as I was painting this, I was imbuing it with all of the energy of the colors. Okay, so for me, this is every bit as powerful as any quartz crystal. And most people, I think, are hung up on, let's go buy a crystal. Gotta have a big fancy crystal, a giant quartz crystal. You know, look out here. I live on top of a mini mountain, okay? We got rocks out the yin yang. And all of these are from Mother Earth. They have power too. And they can store energy you put in them, like a battery, a spiritual battery. These big rocks I've been collecting from around the yard and around the area. These over here came from a creek over in Greenbrier. I have to tell you about that someday, dodging snakes. But, but anyway, all of these things, you know, you got to put your brain in a different mindset. Try to step out of the consumerism mode we have been pushed into over the past 50 to 100 years, bit by bit, more and more, to where we're all cityfied. You know, they didn't have a metaphysical store to go to, did they? They didn't have the internet and you hop on and order whatever you wanted from all around the world. They used what was around their home. That is what was used. So for me, this works perfectly. Now this is a pinnacle that I made. See if you can see it. With the designs on it. And this is just a wooden disc. Okay, this is the different designs I have on here. And yin and yang on the back. This here is actually a mirror. From, guess what? Dollar Tree. Reflects back. Anybody doing this stuff, they know. You know, I don't have to explain that. And this is just some more of the rocks around here that I've collected that call to me. As are these here on the rail. These are like a protection. Alright, I put this up here too so that I can protect stuff against the wind when the storms whip up. Okay, this is my power candle that I light. I'm going to put a new candle in it the next time I do the working. Now this is the one I really love. I'm really proud of this. The healing one. You couldn't see it good in the video last night. Okay, this is a Reiki symbol on this side. And this is another ancient symbol. All of these are symbols for healing. That is the shaman's hand, the healing hand, in a heart. Okay, and green is the color for the heart chakra. But I vibrate more with the pink, so I put them both together. Okay, now when you turn it over, this is my healing chant that I do. Heart and body, mind and soul, be ye healed, be ye made whole. Magic mend and candle burn, sickness in, good health return. This is my will from me to thee, as I do will, so mote it be. And this is what I was chanting last night, which you couldn't hear. But I was chanting this for Brittany, for Aiden, and for Anna. Okay? That's Lady Blind Wolf and Aiden, and then Sunshine State Witch. Here goes my cousin. Going down to their house. Always family around here somewhere. Okay, we set that back up. Alright, again, these are I love these skulls. I love how they turned out. I painted them in off-white to start with, and then I have, so I've got Mama's paints that I use that she had collected, and she has staining paints in there. So I painted these, stained them. The colors went darker than I wanted, so I just went back over and touched the colors up, and it came out really good. That's the effect I wanted. This is a pot that I found that she hadn't painted, so I painted it. I love it. I'm not sure in what capacity I'm going to use this, because it feels a little bit more like a hard resin. It doesn't feel like any kind of ceramic or anything like that. So I'm going to be real careful about what I use. I'm thinking I may just use this as a point of beauty for the altar, just put flowers in it for the season. I'm thinking that's how I'm going to use this. Okay, got that. Went over that. That's my little bell. They say it's good, to clear the area with a clear sound, like some people use singing bowls, and I use a bell. All right, coming over here. This is the first one I ever made. Rough, I know. I was just getting used to doing these kind of things. And this is one that I did, about 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago. I had it, but I touched it up. I added to it. And I put the spirit, air, fire, earth, water, and really jazzed it up with some glitter, of course. For me, this is the universe. It's universal mind. Okay, and it's just got felt on the other side, so it doesn't scratch up any surface. And of course, you guys have seen this one that I did just a few days ago. Blessed be. As Lady Grave Dance would say, blessed be, y'all. And I did want to show you something. You know what that symbol is in that. But this one, I made up. Unless I pulled it out of a genetic memory or something. For me, this is as above, so below. It harkens back to the Baphomet, as above. As above, so below. It just felt right. So I put it on there. Listening to my own intuition. Now these here, let me pull these out. This is a scribing tool I made. I sharpened it and I colored it. Oh, it came out so pretty. Now, this is what I'll use to scribe my candles as needed. Alright? These are various wands that I have made. Let me see. I'm trying to find a place. Let's see. Lay them down here. My old stool. Alright. This one you saw, if you watched my videos from a couple years ago, you saw where I made this one. Still have it. Love this. Love this one. This one is solid black. It really feels good for banishing. I just kept it real simple and straightforward. Okay? This is an all-purpose, but I've got more of a gold glitter on it, so for me, this is more like working with sun energy. Okay? This one is my healing wand. I'll use this when I'm wanting to use my wands and use it for healing work. Because of the green, there's some different colors on here. You see? Now, all these are is just sticks that I found out in the yard. That's all it is. There's no crystal attached to them. No leather wrapping. I just painted them, and as I painted them, I infused my intention into those wands, and they feel every bit as powerful to me as any fancy wand that you might spend $50 or $100 on up for online. They work. They do the job, because the magic is you. It's me. It's us. The tools are a focus point. Now, I don't have a mortar and pestle. You know what I come up with? Get ready for this. This is a hammerhead. Look at that. From an old hammer Daddy used to use, and the handle broke. And this is an old saucepan that I no longer use. So I washed it real good, glittered it up, because I love my glitter. I got a pinnacle at the bottom, and I cleansed it, cleared it, charged it, consecrated it, and this is what I use to grind my herbs up as needed, and it works. I got The big end for a bigger area, and then the pointy end to really get in there when I need to. And it serves me well until I have the money to get an actual one someday. And I may just stick with this. I don't know. Now this Athame, I've had it for several years. I had found it in a metaphysical store on Trinity Lane in Nashville. Now, when I got it, it was just like rough metal, and it just kind of got that rusty look. It wasn't, what do they call it? It wasn't really forged correctly, I don't think, where they cure it, or whatever the phrasing is for what you do to metal. Okay, I'm not a metallurgist, I'm not a blacksmith, but however you're supposed to properly forge them, it wasn't done. This part is fine, but this here was all discolored and black and almost a rust. So what I did, I actually took my nail files that has the different grades of filing on it, you know, from coarse to fine and then buff, and I went over it and got I got all the rust off of it. And then I put clear. This is all nail polish, people. This is all nail polish, I swear. I put clear on, and then I got my colored from Dollar Tree. It's Dollar Tree nail polish. You believe in this? And I got some red around there, and it's all gold. My gold glitter nail polish on the ends there with the red for flame, and then the multicolored one on the blades on top of clear. And then I did 2 or 3 layers of that, and then put the clear over it again. So it's got a rough feel that I actually like. I didn't ever use it because I just wasn't happy with it. It didn't feel right. It felt unloved. It felt like something was wrong. But when I did this, it's like it came alive for me. And now I absolutely love this Athame. It's gorgeous. You can find this online. I think it's, I can't remember what it's called now, like from India or somewhere over there. But, yeah, I love it now. I love it. It's got a lot of fire energy. Lots of fire energy in this one. And yeah, I'll show you my other Athames that I've got another time. But that's basically what I wanted to show you. Plus my flower pots over here. I had done these a couple years ago. One of my favorite ones got busted by the animals. Thanks a lot. And I had painted it. It was supposed to be my water representation, and it made me think of the Sunshine State Witch, Brittany, because I painted it all around. It was like a beach with palm trees and the ocean in the background, and it came out so pretty with the blue sky and the white puffy clouds at the top. I loved it. I want to try to recreate that when I get the money, find one, because I really love that pot. But this one, it's like sunflowers, and then this one was the green. So this was more like for earth, and that was more for the south. I mean, it came out really good. And I had a couple of them, and I don't know what happened to them. As time goes on, things get moved and disappear. But anyway, this is what I've got right now. These are my tools. This is what I have created, and I've got her on my altar, and loving. I come out here this morning, shaking and focusing the energy and doing the chant, sending her energy. I had a rose incense lit for her, so I hope she smelled roses, because I was really sending her rose energy, because rose energy to me is a loving healing. So I don't know, do what I can. Still got some rough areas here, but that's okay. So I got to figure someplace to put my cushions when it's raining. I can't put them out there for obvious reasons. I have to bring that basket in. I didn't realize I'd left it out there. But here's my altar top. Now, I'll clue you in on something if you do craft work, if you don't know this. I put Mod Podge on that to seal it. And I'm wishing now I hadn't. Simply because I did not know until I looked it up. It takes up to 4 weeks for Mod Podge to fully cure. That's why you get water spots on it. That's why when you Mod Podge stuff, a lot of times it stays sticky. And it's so infuriating. But I looked at it, I was trying to figure out, why is my Mod Podge staying sticky? Why isn't it like it's dry? You know, it's been like 2 days. And then I found that. I'm like, well, lovely. Just wonderful. But anyway, this is what I've got going. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with these. My son's girlfriend, Melissa, she painted those for me. And I got my witch and her cauldron up here. Cute. And let's see. And got that sign for Dollar Tree. And I still have the hummingbirds that Brittany sent me. Now, they faded out with time, sadly. It happens out here in the sun. And they no longer work. They don't light up. And they were so pretty when they did. But I'm keeping them. I love them. They're beautiful and they're precious to me. And I've got stars here hanging on either side. So you can see this is just me creating sanctuary. Creating sanctuary. And nothing here cost a fortune. More than anything, it was repurposing things from my own home to accomplish the same goal. Oh, one more thing. New walking stick idea. I forgot. I was going to show you this. I may have showed it the previous one. I don't know. But I really love how that turned out. Let me get out here so you can see it a little better. It's almost like stained glass. And then I did the symbols around here. I'm really drawn to the cosmos, universe, galaxy stuff, stars and sparkles. It just does something for me. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know, but I love it. I love my sparkles, and I love nighttime. Is my favorite time of the day is night. I prefer it. Much prefer it. Maybe I'm a vampire. I don't know. But anyway, I think that's kind of got you up to date about everything I've got going here. I'm looking around, see if I've missed anything. I don't think so. I'll catch you up to date to what I've been working on. Like I said, all the creating and painting and everything has been very therapeutic for me. Oh, and show you this real quick. You saw them in the other video. My candles. These are just the white Dollar Tree candles. I painted different colors. That's all. So that gives me the colors of the rainbow. It's like the chakra colors, the colors associated with the chakras. And my son said, hey, that looks like gay pride. And I said, good. That works for me too. So whatever works. Okay. I think I bored you guys enough. And if you've stayed tuned in this long, I thank you, and I hope you click the like button. And if you haven't followed me, I hope you will. I thank you for any and all support. I send all of you my love and my sincere desire for you to be blessed. Have a blessed and safe life. And love you. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.